Welcome back, everyone, to the Song of Waves and Wind, where today we are heading further north to see if we could find the unseen. Speaking of unseen, I thought I noticed somebody here who was being a little bit on the sneaky side. Aha! Gotcha! Now, what do I need to do here? I need to defeat some rats in Umbar. I don't think I'm quite in Umbar yet. I think this is the way into Umbar. Well, let's see. How about this way? Nope, not open. But the bats, would they accept it if it started with a B instead of an R? Just asking. Alright, how about this way? Hey. Ah, I'm in Ilmarby now. So now I can kill rats. And crocodiles. Other dangerous things. Like this grasper here. Yuck. Ooh. And apparently there are a couple of Forsaken in here. Well, we will have to make even more on Forsaken, alright? Anything in here? Need to find rats and crocodiles. New deed, reclaiming Ilmarby. Alright, well, I'm definitely in Ilmarby then. MOBA did. I did what? I think I found a rat. Hey, you! Alright. Oh, we need to call the rats here. Mission for today. Ah! I found a crocodile. And I need to defeat 3 of them here. Actually, finding a crocodile in the water is probably not a good idea. Now, I don't think they implemented how bad an idea it is in Lotro, but it still seems like a poor idea. Dangerous crocodiles infest Ilmabiri in the sewers beneath the sail haven of Umbar Baharbel. You should reduce their numbers. Right. And I got 2 quests that ask me to deal with the local croc population. Hey, well, it's not a crocodile, but I am still also hunting rats, so why not? Ah, here's 2 rats for the price of 1. Well, I don't think he's quite a 2-legged style rat from the point of view of game mechanics, but he is certainly is a one that I should take care of. I'll probably have a quest for him later on, right? But of course, what I really need is that. So that takes care of the rats. But I still need to find crocodiles. Yoo-hoo! It appears that there's another campsite nearby because I see a quest ring. Oh, on the other side of that wall. I also see enemies. So let's check in that camp just in case they need us to hunt any of the items in this area. Yep. the way. Aha! This looks like the way. Hi. Hebatoch.
You know, friend, between your fighting skills and my connections, we could make each other some extra coin.
Yes, I happen to know someone in the markets of Umbar that will pay well for bat wings. Why? I have no idea, and neither do I care, as long as they pay me the agreed upon price. Oh, so there is someone who wants it with a B instead of an R.
Ah, there are many profitable things that can be found down here.
If you're interested, the skins of crocodiles are also in demand. These I know that they have shoes, bags, and other items to sell to people in the upper ward with more money than sense. If you also bring me crocodile skins, there will be something in it for you. Alright, some crocodile skins. I guess that'll work with me killing all those crocodiles. Okay, I suppose we could do that. But before I head out again, let us tag the scout.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Ooh, is that a crocodile tail? Yes, it is. Good. At least it's not a salamander or a worm. Though they seem to be as nasty as a Vonk in some ways. There you go. That's... Okay, I guess crocodilians are nasty no matter what. No matter... Oh, okay, here's a third one. Now, 3 is the number I'm most looking for. Simply because that's my need in order to continue with the book quest. There you go. Let's make sure there aren't any more nearby. Since if there are, then I might as well take care. No, I don't see any others nearby. So let me see if I could find a nice place for the book quest. Ooh, what's this notice? Bounty, Leguena. Wanted, the slaying of the Moraval known as Moraval. Yes, do not attempt unless you are an exceptional warrior. She has killed some and injured many others. Muratonga wants her head. See Probosco for reward. Scrawled underneath is another handwritten in an additional message that reads, "Please do not actually bring us a head." That is gruesome. Okay, so they don't mean that literally. Oh boy. I think the offering plate is supposed to be somewhere in this area. So let's see if I can find one anywhere around here. This location matches the description. Okay. Good. So, let us place something into the plate. And now, I guess, we have to wait. Apparently the process takes a while. You hear someone moving quietly in the darkness beyond the grate. A girl's voice drifts out of the darkness. When people leave food out for us, they do not wait. Maybe you didn't know this? I was hoping to speak to someone who might know what happened to Tatata, kinswoman of the lower ward. The silence stretches on for so long that it seems possible that the unseen speaker has slipped away. But eventually she answers, "I might know something, but this bread is not enough. I want a true meal, something fancy, and wine. Bring me a meal and wine from the upper ward, and I may tell you what I know." Some scuffling sounds in the darkness tells you that the girl is about to leave. You call out asking her how she would know that you have fulfilled your side of the bargain. "Tefisa will know," she calls back, and then you are certain that you are alone again. So, I need to find a fancy meal up in the upper ward. Now I just need to find an unattended meal somewhere. I don't know why the game just doesn't let me go and buy one or something. Ah, this will do. Alright, here's one unattended meal. And have some water. Oh. Ah. Hello there.
What do you think you're doing? None can avoid my watchful gaze.
And I can easily see that the meal and the wine that you have taken do not belong to you. Huh? Wait a minute. Pine leaf? Ah, you must be here on some business of the kindred then, right? Oh, very well. Do not allow me to hinder it. I must be made some mistake. Your name has become quite well known throughout the city, and your many deeds have elevated it quite to a height. Oh, go in peace and fulfill your mission. I'm glad that I didn't have to explain exactly what kindred business I was on. Well then, back downstairs. I'm not exactly sure that this is the best environment for such a meal, but alright. There we go. Into the plate. You set the meal down and wait for Tefisa to return. Do I hear something approaching? Yes, I hear someone moving about in the darkness. Once again, Tefisa's voice floats from the darkness. This is much better fare, stranger. You have my thanks. Now tell me again what you wish to hear. You explain your intentions to learn what befell Tatata in the days since that she was last seen fleeing in the hidden harbor. Silence falls upon Imbiri for long moments. Then at last Delphisi's voice floats back to you. Many of us live in the tunnels, stranger. More than you might think. Our eyes see much that the Temenir do not, for we can reach places even that they cannot go. Perhaps they choose not to go there, but we have not that choice. All the Umbar is our domain, and while the city is big, Umbar has vastness of a different kind. A friend of mine witnessed Tatata's flight. By secret paths he followed her unseen, but he was not her only pursuer. An Umbari warrior chased her heels, deadly daggers flashing in the torchlight. He pursued them both into Kamabezur, but among these vaults he lost her trail. Many abandoned temples to the Church of the All-Seeing can be found in this place. It may be that Tatata gained entrance to one of those, and stays there now in hiding. Of the other I cannot say. My friend believes that Tatata must have given her the slip as well, leaving her no choice but to return to the city above. That seems most likely to me. So goodbye, stranger. I thank you for the food and the wine. I hope Tefisa has been of help to you. Then there is a brief rustling sound, and you know that the girl disappeared once again into the deeper darkness of Umbar Moh. Well, I better leave it so that she could have an opportunity to grab the meal in private. I have spoken with one of the unseen.
You have returned. Were you able to draw the notice of any among the Terasi?
The net is closing about your prey, Pineleaf. Comrade, I am already sent your elf friends into that place. Several of the circled areas on that map they show indicate locations within those vaults, and the words of the Terasi have confirmed that Tatana's flight brought her into that place. You should look for your friends in Ken Taklim, in the northwestern reaches of Kamar Bazaar. Brigar prepares to go, and then he turns back to you, a concerned expression on his face. There is one more thing, Pineleaf. Reports of Camrabazur indicates that at least one terrible creature prowls the vaults and corridors of that place. Something must have escaped from the arena, and until Hrothgar's men can retrieve it, and in the regions of Umbar cannot truly be called safe. Be careful. Alright, so find Ken Tachlim, and beware of some great beast. It appears to be a pretty long journey to this camp. I've already been through 2 other camps already on my way there. And apparently, it seems to have quite a number of cultists and spiders. Do I still need to kill any spiders? Apparently not. Well, I'll kill it anyway. Oh! That's why I didn't have any deeds for that one. New deed! Kill more spiders! I hope this door is unlocked. Because I think there's a bat here. I think I found the vaults. And I think somewhere around here is where we'll find Corden and Sigalith. Ah! Looks like a camp right over here. Ah, good! Now let's see if I found the right
Umbar
place.
is a free city at last.
Yeah, thank you. Now, where can they... Ah, here they are.
Let us move forward with care.
There are several locations within Camrabazur that the Tata marked on her map with charcoal, and any of them could indicate the place where she now hides. Alright, and have you also encountered any of the beasts that were rumored? No, but the folk that have met would speak of little else. Whatever it's being kept in the holding pens of the arena must have been ferocious indeed to frighten them so. The sound of it roaring in the darkness is apparently enough to make the blood run cold. Sigalith makes no sound, but you can tell that she doesn't believe these reports. Her brother continues. We may encounter this creature or creatures if we continue to search for Camrabazur. I would just want us to be prepared. Let me mark the locations we still must investigate on your map, and encourage you to combat any of the other dangers that you may cross in your path. Okay? So I need to defeat all-seeing eye cultists, defeat sand sifters, search the center of the cultist camp of Jax Ugach, search the center of Gar Majet for Tatata, and search the center of Harkhafar for Tatata. Right? Well now, this is going to be a long search, isn't it? I believe bats are not on the list of things to kill, though I'm sure the bats will attack me if I go into their path. So I should look out for some camps. See if there are any in the area. And perhaps I'll find a cultist or 3. So far. Oh, I was about to say nothing, but look at this. An all-seeing eye warrior. Yes, the all-seeing eye. I suppose that there is something about cultists where telling them that you do realize that Sauron is dead is just not going to impress them in any way. You have discovered Jax Ugich. Cultists mass in these halls, but there is no sign of Tatata. Alright, well, that's one location down, actually. If there are cultists here, we might as well use this to work on my quota. Oh, actually, we will. Because Why ignore a camp of enemies that you're supposed to be killing, right? Of course. And now it's your turn. So this is the first camp. Now let's see if I can find a second camp somewhere. Which way? Ah, haven't seen any more cultists since I left that hall. I'm hoping I'll be able to find some in other locations. But this is supposed to be a sand sifter. Okay, it's just a crawler. I was wondering, what is a sand sifter? Not too sure how it sifts the sand, but maybe it's best not to know. This is a section that seems to like going down. Now, is this a... Yeah, this is fine. But I still don't see any more signs of... Well, I do see more sifters, at least. I guess that's a step in the right direction. At least from the point of view of completing this quest. But I need to find the other camps, which I believe are to my south. Assuming I can get by this thing. In this camp, we seem to have hostile veterans of the arena, but no sign of anything else. This appears to be the last location where the unruly dead seem to stalk these corridors, but also a couple of unruly cultists. But as usual, no sign of Well, Tatatha. Alright. Well, I know she eventually kills me. It's not going to be for what I did to her lions. It'll be for not being able to say her name properly. There you go. Ah! Now, I guess we just need to take care of a couple of sifters and we'll be done. No sign of her at either of those locations?
What does Sigileth say to this?
We found something, Pineleaf. It is not marked on the map, but Sigilith feels certain that this is the location to which she fled. Should we investigate it now? Well, what do you say? This is the place. I know it. What is this place, and what will we find? That'll be for the next episode of the Song of Waves and Wind.